The next time you head in for a sparring session, you need to try what you learn in today's video. About 20 years ago when I was first getting into kickboxing and I was up against like full-grown adults, I found these things really worked, right? You don't need to jump in there and have this confidence to throw 5, 6, 7-piece combos. You need to start off and work exactly what I share with you today. So stepping forward and trying to throw something like that and not be interrupted, not be countered is difficult. It's much easier to throw single techniques and get a quick exit. But the problem with single techniques is I might just throw one and get nothing landing. I throw another, nothing lands. The guy's able to parry or block or move. What we want to do is we want to put a fake in front of certain techniques, and this is going to allow us to land these individual shots. Once we're able to do that, once we're able to go something like, okay, fake and land a shot, then we'll start going, okay, next time I'm going to do the same thing, but maybe I'll add on because I'm having success and people are not tagging me. So I go, okay, here, and oh, they're not throwing back. Then I throw a second, then I exit. And bit by bit, your confidence in throwing combinations is going to increase and improve. So let's start off and let's go with one of the easiest, which I find lands time and time again. And that is faking a front kick and coming to the round kick. It can be off either side. I just lift this leg up. To really sell the front kick, I don't pull it in really tight on the chamber, I extend out and let people see the bottom of the foot, come up, and then drop into the round kick. And the nice thing is, off this front kick, I can make adjustments. If I feel like, oh, they're a little out of range and I can't hit them anyway, then as I drop, I take an extra step forward. Or if they happen to come towards me a little bit, I can take a little step back, or even step right back and use the same leg. But coming from this front kick to round kick works very well. It's very safe because you're able to control the range, and as long as your hands are in the right position when you throw, you're not going to be getting countered with any big kicks or punches up to the head. Up and out. That's all we need. Try that one out. Number 2, and a little bit of the opposite of what we just talked about, because on that one we were faking up the center and then attacking around the side. On this one, we're going to fake around the side and then come down the middle with the knee. Again, this one works really well. You want to be extra cautious about your hands though, because when I come from here to here, yes, I am now within punching range. So you're either going to want to extend your arms out or bring one arm across your face. When I bring my knee up, my round kick up, I'm not just gonna go, oh, okay, lift like this or lift like this. I'm gonna try and really sell it. Bring it up and around, and then when I see them react, I can bring that leg in front, and now from there, boom, right up the center. The reason we change directions, we don't go, oh, front kick to knee, is if the guy's already thinking, okay, I'm gonna block down the middle, it's that much easier for him to actually block the follow-up technique. But changing from the sides to the center or the center to the sides works very well in my experience. The next one, which I used to have massive success with, was working off the lead arm. Start in, dart, quick jab, and again a jab. Once I see this person getting very, very concerned about that and really reacting to that jab, I pump it out halfway. So I fake it, boom, and then I come around the side. And because I'm attacking with the same hand, they're gonna parry here and then have to get this hand back to block the hook. And again, I had a lot of success with it. So I just start off and I either fake and just throw it a couple inches away, or I hit him. I actually step in and I actually hit them. That's fine. Land, land, fake, and then very quickly pump out halfway, boom, pull back to about here only, and then wrap around the side. It's not going to be the most powerful hook ever, right? You're not going one, dropping, and boom, coming two. It's just going to be a fake and a tap. But once you start getting confident with, oh, okay, I'm landing it, now you can use that to set up a big power cross. This one works very well. You just got to be fairly confident with your eyesight and be ready if needed to block or to exit if they happen to go for a counter. Now, an additional punch combo, which I felt very confident in executing and very safe defensively, was a jab to a body cross. But again, instead of sticking that jab out all the way and actually trying to land, I'm just gonna pump it up high and pull my hand right back to my cheek. And it doesn't have to touch this guy's guard or even land to their face. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna step as I throw my jab off to the side. But I want to be ready to get this hand back to my head very quickly in case they come with a hook off their right arm. So I might end up just getting to here, but either way, I'm trying to draw their guard up. And once I step out, my head's off the center line. Now they're going to have to make an adjustment before they can land with much power. As they go to make an adjustment, or before they can, I land a nice power cross right to the body. So again, this is the distraction hand. I'm moving around, I distract and hit, and then exit quickly, or distract and hit, and then cut my angle. Back to my stance, and this guy has to adjust. In that moment, I might go on the attack again. It's just the step out. That's the big key on this one. If I stand here or come straight up the middle and I go 1, 2, then yes, I'm gonna feel very compromised. But getting myself over to here, and if I want, my back foot can follow, then from there, I'm so much safer. I used to do this all the time. It's kind of reminiscent of point fighting, which is what my background initially was in, right? You'd snap out something and hit, or snap out and hit. And in this moment, you're gonna go, okay, yeah, I wanna get the quick exit, but changing levels and stepping out at the same time works really well, especially if you can get one hand tight to your head as you throw your cross and the other shoulder really high. If you go like this, yeah, of course you're gonna feel like, oh yeah, even though I cut the angle, I'm in danger. So I still protect my head correctly and make sure that if anything does come, I'm in that safe zone. If you take these 4 techniques, the fake first and then the technique after, you drill them a few times on your own before sparring, you do it in some shadow boxing, and then you go in and try and execute them, you're gonna have success. I'm not gonna guarantee you that everyone's gonna land on your first try, but it's safe, it's effective, and there are things that you can actually do at a super high level. It doesn't just need to be like, oh, I'm a beginner, and once I move on to a more advanced stage, I'll forget these. No, these can be with you forever. So try them out, see how they work for you in sparring. If you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a comment below, let me know, and make more like this. As always, guys, train hard. I'll see you back here soon for another video.